Welcome, dear dreamers, to the world of stories, a place where kings sail the seas, mice befriend lions, and every page sparkles with magic. Before we begin today's adventure, let's sprinkle a little magic together. Tap subscribe, give a like, and share these stories so the wonder never ends. In a faraway kingdom, a young prince dreamed of making his birthday the most extraordinary day ever. He wanted something no one in the kingdom had ever seen, a celebration full of wonder and surprise. He asked everyone in the palace for ideas. Courtiers suggested fireworks, exotic feasts, even a parade of elephants, but nothing felt special enough. Word of the prince's wish traveled far and wide. Two clever tailors, hearing of his quest for something truly magical, decided to journey to the castle to present their own extraordinary idea. Carrying a strange machine that glittered in the sunlight, they tailors stepped into the grand hall. The machine was unlike anything anyone had seen before. Levers, spools, and tiny wheels spun. They bowed low, their eyes twinkling with mischief. "Your Highness," one of the tailors said, his voice smooth and confident, "we can make a dress like no other. A magical dress. Only the clever, the wise, and the truly smart can see it." The prince leaned forward, curiosity sparkling in his eyes. "A dress that only the clever can see?" he asked, leaning closer to examine the machine. The second tailor nodded, a sly smile playing on his lips. "Yes, Your Highness. The threads are made from the rarest materials, gold, pearls, and jewels. But beware, only those with true intelligence will be able to see the dress. Anyone else?" He paused, letting a playful glint dance in his eyes. "Will see nothing at all." The hall fell silent. The prince's heart leapt with excitement. Could this finally be the magical, extraordinary birthday surprise he'd been dreaming of for so long? Bring the tailors every jewel, pearl, and gold. They need any amount, any time. Spare nothing. This dress must be perfect, the prince commanded, eyes sparkling with excitement. On the seventh day, the prince grew curious and sent his servant to the workshop to see how the magical dress was coming along. The prince's servant peeked inside the tailor's workshop. To his surprise, there was nothing, no threads, no fabric, not a single stitch. The tailors were simply pretending, moving the machine as if magic was happening. One tailor whispered nervously, "The gold is running out. We don't have enough materials. We must ask the king for more." The servant froze. He could see nothing, but he didn't dare speak up. "What if they think I'm foolish?" he thought. "What if I lose my job?" So, reluctantly, he returned to the prince and reported, "Your Highness, the dress is truly magical, but the tailors say they need more gold, jewels, and pearls to finish it." The prince nodded thoughtfully. "Very well. Provide them whatever they need. Make sure everything is ready in time. Today is the seventh day. The grand celebration will be in just 3 days." The next day, the same thing happened. The prince sent his servant to check. The servant saw nothing, but like the prince, he nodded and praised the invisible dress. Afraid of being thought stupid, day after day, the tailors pretended to weave and spin. They hummed, tapped, and moved their hands as if magic filled the air. Finally, the celebration day arrived. In the prince's chamber, tailors bowed deeply, pretending to hold a grand dress, and announced with pride, "Behold," they declared, voices booming across the hall. "A masterpiece of magic. Only the clever and wise can see its beauty." You, your highness, will shine like never before." They turned to the prince's servant, who was trembling like a leaf. "And what do you think, brave one?" they asked. Eyes sparkling mischievously, the servant gulped, heart pounding, and nodded so vigorously it was almost comical. It's extraordinary, your highness. Truly magnificent." The prince's heart skipped a beat. He could see nothing at all. But he forced a smile, not wanting to appear foolish before the entire kingdom. With exaggerated care, the tailors pretended to drape the invisible dress over the prince, smoothing imaginary folds, fluffing invisible layers, and fussing over every detail. Then, with grand gestures, they guided him to the balcony to greet the waiting crowd. The prince went out to celebrate his birthday. The entire kingdom knew about his magical dress, and everyone admired it, in silence. Nobody wanted to admit they couldn't see it, fearing they would see, but then a clever boy in the crowd spoke up boldly. "Your Highness, you are not wearing anything. You're just in your vest and shorts." The prince laughed so heartily that the entire hall seemed to sparkle with joy. He said to the clever boy, "You are the smartest, bravest, and most intelligent in the whole kingdom. You've given me the greatest gift, honesty. From today, you shall be my personal advisor." The tailors tried to flee, but the palace guards were faster. Caught red-handed, their sly smiles vanished, and the kingdom cheered for honesty, bravery, and cleverness. Moral: honesty and courage are more valuable than pride or pretending to be clever. And so our story ends. If you enjoyed this tale, please give it a thumbs up, and for more stories, be sure to subscribe. Until next time, may your dreams be full of adventure.